Hello babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I own Vogue Society Boutique. We are in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I show you guys all the things behind the scenes of owning a boutique, all the tips and tricks. So come along with me today while I tell you all about my market experience and buying for the fourth quarter. All right, let me know how many of you guys went to Dallas market, Atlanta market, or Magic. So I will say I typically do go to Magic for my market trips. However, this time I decided to go to Dallas, and my behind the scenes thoughts of going to Dallas versus Vegas was because I wanted to get like first cuts of things. So if you're not aware, if you know this top is really popular at a certain vendor, the Dallas and Atlanta show, well, it's really Atlanta first, but I don't think Atlanta is as busy right now as Dallas is. So it's like Atlanta, Dallas, and then Vegas is like the next like week after week. So I wanted to go to Dallas because if this top was really popular and a whole bunch of people ordered it at Dallas, then all of the packs that they have might run out until they get their next cut. So say this is like due in September, but then they sell so many in Atlanta and Dallas that by the time they get to Vegas, they're on to like the second cut, which isn't coming in until October, November. So I wanted to make sure that I was like ahead of the game. However, I regret my decision a little bit. I usually always go to Magic, you guys, but I do feel like, and I knew this in the back of my head and I should have listened to myself, but I did feel like a lot of the vendors brought new samples to Magic that they didn't have in Dallas, or probably Atlanta as well. So I don't think that's the case with all of the vendors for sure, but I will say I feel like I'm usually a little bit more inspired for the holidays when I go to Magic. Magic is just a bigger show than the rest of them, and I just think that the vendors go a little bit more outrageous and fun with their booths and bring the newest styles there. So anyway, with that being said, I would suggest going to Magic over Dallas and Atlanta if you can, at least in the months of August and February when the big Magic show is happening in Vegas. So with that being said, I wanted to kind of go over the things that I saw and do a little trend report, if you will, while I was at market, because I feel like this helps if you are buying online too. And regardless of if I miss out on stuff at Magic, I know that the trends are kind of gonna stay the same regardless. So obviously one of the biggest trends, which has been trending for almost a year now, is bows. And I feel like bows started becoming a thing like around the holidays last year, but they were very, very brand new. And then they really hit the market running in like February, March, and bows were on everything. But now that we're going into the holiday season and we see this as a trend, there are bows on everything. And in some cases I love it. In some cases I'm like, okay, like we're doing too much here. I will say that I feel like a lot of the trends right now are like dying really fast. So I've been a little bit more careful with what I've been buying as far as the things that are super, super trendy, something like bows. So don't get me wrong, I still did buy bows, but I bought them in things like, for example, this jacket. It had little bows on the pocket, which I thought were so, so cute. But a lot of sweaters and stuff like that were like just bows all over the sweater. And don't get me wrong, I still think they're really cute. And I think a lot of people have a market for that, but I would just be careful that you're not like overbuying in these really trendy items, because if something comes around the corner from now until December and the bow sweater that you ordered isn't coming until December and then bows are out by December, you really never know what's gonna happen. So I just wouldn't like overbuy on any of those things, if that makes sense. I'm not saying to not do it at all, because if I see something that's really cute with bows on it, like all over it, then of course, like if that's like speaking to me, I will buy it. But I'm just saying like, don't go too heavy on these super trendy things, because I feel like the market is changing so fast. Oh my gosh, a big, big trend is the little tops with the ties. And I guess maybe this goes along with bows, but I just feel like it's a new style. So I picked up like a few styles that have the bows in the front. I do feel like this is speaking to my audience, and it's speaking to a younger audience as well. So I am obsessed with these tops. I think they're so cute. I currently have like a knit one in store that I love. And then I have a lot on order that I did order at Market that I am so excited for. So just having like a little bit of that like open front and then with the ties. And then I think it's cute if you wear like a little tank top or a bralette under it, just depending on who your customer is. But I saw that everywhere. Every booth that I went to had the little tie tops. That is definitely a trend I am loving. Also, not my thing quite yet. However, teddy bears are randomly a thing right now, and I feel like that kind of hit really quick. I do think this will be a trend for the fall and winter season just because it did just start becoming a thing. So I would not say that it's going to be out by the time December comes. However, I do think this is a little bit more of like a Gen Z thing because I feel like us millennials and also like my mom's age, I feel like they're just gonna think that it's like a little like old and a little weird. However, I have seen a lot of Gen Zs like freaking out over little teddy bear things. So I had not ordered any teddy bear things, but I have seen it definitely trending at Market and online. And so if that is your customer, I would see if something speaks to you. But my number one thing is to always just like never buy things. Like if you don't love something, I don't think you should buy it just because for me personally, I feel like I can't sell something if I don't like love it. You know what I mean? As far as pants go, I know the barrel jean is very in right now. It's a little too new for my customer. Again, if you have a Gen Z customer, I would give it the thumbs up because they're seeing things on TikTok that are right now and they want that right now. With my customer, I feel like she's not gonna like that as much because that is definitely trendy. But what I got instead were these pants, and I love these because it gives that little bit of a cargo look with like the patch pocket in the front. And then at the bottom, in every pant that I saw, besides for just normal jeans, I guess, definitely like the jogger bottom or like a cinched bottom is super, super in right now. Because I feel like for my customer, that would be like our version of barrel jeans until they get a little bit more popular, right? Because like my customer was like into the skinny jeans until the skinny jeans were like out. And now they're finally realizing that like not as many people are wearing skinny jeans. So okay, maybe it's okay to wear the straight leg and the flare jeans. But same thing with the barrel jeans. I'm not really getting on that immediately. But with these, I feel like it kind of gives you that look of like, the leg being a little bit bigger and then coming in at the bottom. So I think that gives that same kind of look without getting out of your comfort zone. So as far as holiday looks go, I have got to be honest with you guys. I did not find a whole bunch of holiday items that I loved at Market. I feel like for the most part, I usually love dresses. Like I could buy dresses all day long for my store. They're the best selling item in my store. I love them the most. That's probably why they're the best selling item in my store. But when I was looking around Market, the holiday dresses were not speaking to me. More things that were speaking to me were loungewear. And I talked to a lot of other boutique owners that said, all I bought was loungewear, and not loungewear in the traditional sense of like just sweatpants and a t-shirt, but a lot of cute like cardigans, pullovers, lots of free people looking items, that kind of like boho vibe with like zip ups. And then the pants, I just feel like people are not 100% into leggings anymore as much as they are more willing to wear like a cute little lounge pant or like a cargo pant. So I would definitely, like I found these cargo pants, oh my gosh, cutest cargo pants, but like they're super comfy with an elastic waistband and you can cinch the bottoms, and like they are my favorite thing we bought. So I felt like loungewear was super, super in, or just like cozy pieces in general. And of course we're gonna see, you know, sweaters and stuff coming into fall, but for a boutique, I just feel like we need to stick out, like we need to stand out from like all the other stores. So I did not buy many like basic tops. I wanted to do something that's like stood out. And even if that wasn't like sequins, but like cuts that I haven't seen or like color combinations that I feel like are a little bit more unique. So just doing those, or like the feel, especially if you have a brick and mortar store, if you feel something that's so soft, put a little sticker on it that says, you know, touch me. And then the customer touches that and they're like, they fall in love. I know that always gets me. So just in general, I feel like those like cozier pieces were more popular or just cuter in my mind, honestly, than all of the holiday, like the dressy holiday items. So I am turning to online to shop for my holiday items. And obviously I understand that like I'm making this video telling you guys what I saw at market, and market is over. So if you guys did not get a chance to go to market, you guys need to order your holiday stuff like now, because a lot of that stuff's gonna sell out. And if you're shopping, especially for Thanksgiving, Christmas, you're gonna want your stuff like at least beginning of October. So you need to order it now, so that way you have a month to at least get it in. So let's talk about where I buy most of my wholesale products online. I'm sure you guys have heard about Faire before. I mean, who hasn't? But I wish Faire existed when I was first starting out my business. So I would like to think, if you're watching my video, maybe you are trying to grow your business, or maybe you haven't started it yet. But especially if you have not heard of Faire, I 110% recommend, because you guys, if I had Faire when I first started, I feel like I'd be in such a better spot. Like when I first started in my boutique, I think I had no idea where to buy wholesale clothing. And there were not a lot of things like courses or things like people talking about this stuff online. So I was really clueless. And so I think I Googled like where to buy wholesale clothing. And I just picked the first website and the second website, and I went ahead and made an account, and like that's where I got my clothes from. Didn't matter if I loved it or not. But I feel like with an online marketplace like Faire, there are thousands of wholesalers on there that from like all over the world that you can pick items from. And so I do want to share a little bit with you guys about Faire, and full transparency, Faire is sponsoring this video today. But I was so excited to partner with them, you guys, because I am obsessed with Faire. If you look at my laptop, there is always a Faire tab open, because I am on there looking at products for my website and seeing what's trending, what can I pick up today, because it is seriously just like your one-stop shop for wholesale. And I've kind of gotten away from the other wholesale marketplaces that I have shopped at in the past, and like try to move everything to Faire, and I'll get to why. But first of all, if you have never heard of Faire before, or if you're a retailer that's not signed up for Faire, please click the link in this video and sign up for Faire today, because you guys, you can shop your first day with 50% off, okay? Okay, 50% off wholesale items. And talk about margin building, because if you're just starting out or you're trying to grow your inventory, this is like mind-blowing of being able to take advantage of that deal, get a bigger margin. And then the best part about Faire, whether you are just like signing up, or me, I've been a part of Faire for years, I still get this, 60 days net payment terms. So you guys can buy your inventory today, and then you have 60 days. So it's like 2 months to get that product into your store, shoot it, market it, sell it. And there's a good chance that you're gonna sell out of that product within 2 months, or at least sell the majority of it. And then you're gonna have that money to pay that bill 60 days later, and probably more. And then you could invest in more inventory. And then again, it just like repeats the cycle. It's 60 days. So it's not just 60 days one time that you have to pay for your items. This is like all the time. So all the time you have 60 days net payment terms. And not only that too, you guys, but you get free returns on your first order with a vendor. So if you haven't tried out a vendor before and you're like, oh my gosh, like I really want to try this, but like I'm not really sure if this is going to work, free returns. You could be like, I don't think this is gonna work for me, so can I please return it? And you could return it on there, free returns, which is amazing. And another thing that I actually love about Faire from a business standpoint, and just like trying to keep up with emails and all of that kind of stuff, if I ever have an issue with an order with a vendor, like let's say there's a damage on something, then I can go right on Faire, and they literally have a button that you can click that says that there was a damaged item, and then the wholesaler can credit you back right there, which is so amazing because it's all in one place and you can just kind of keep track. I feel like a little bit easier. You can message right there with the vendors. Okay, enough about how much I love it. let's talk about the items that are trending on Faire right now, or just like in general, because I feel like I was just not inspired for holiday quite yet. But Faire actually has an entire like holiday and seasonal category on their website, and they have a holiday shop, a Thanksgiving shop, a fall shop, a Halloween shop. So literally all these things that you could just be like, okay, wait, I need ideas. I need ideas for a holiday shop. And then you can go from, okay, who am I shopping for? Kids? Am I shopping for women's clothing? Am I shopping for cards, candles, any type of gifty items? Because I know I carry like gift items in my store and clothing. So there are some instances when I'm shopping online where it's like, I'm shopping for gifts. I don't want to see the clothing because I have my clothing bought. I just want to see gifts. So I feel like Faire is my number one place, especially for gifts. I love shopping on there for gifts because there's like everything from jewelry, candles. I can't even begin to name all of them because you can seriously get everything on there. Anyways, long story short is that because I didn't buy too much holiday at Market, I will be shopping on Faire for all of my holiday buying. And you guys, if you didn't get a chance to go to Market and you're feeling stuck with your inventory, I would highly suggest Faire. Again, I was so excited to partner with them because this is like one of the best partnerships. I feel like it is my favorite thing in the whole entire world. Like I said, I'm always on Faire, and it has made my life so much easier. Also, my employees' lives so much easier because when they need to go on and look for something, everything's all in one spot. So go ahead, click the link down below in this caption and sign up for Faire today. And trust me, you will not regret it. Wait, I forgot to hit on one trend before I end this video. Let's talk about it, because I feel like this is so controversial and you have to tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. These shoes. Okay, let me know what you think about the ballet flats coming back, because all I could think about was how these were in when I was like, maybe in like junior high or high school. And even then I feel like I was like too young to wear them. It was kind of like a corporate work thing. So I remember I had these like Tory Burch flats and I thought they were so cool. But at the same time, I feel like I like never actually wore them because I was like, where am I gonna wear these to? And okay, so I will say, I do feel like if you're wearing the ones with a little strap, I feel like those are cute with a little wide leg jean and you have a little cardigan on with the bows. Okay, cute outfit. I feel like I can put a Pinterest inspired outfit of that right there, okay? Like it. Is it me? I'm not 100% sure if it's me. So I'll just say that. And when I did a poll on my Instagram when I was at Market, the girlies were not having it. Everyone was like, please don't buy those. Please don't buy those. So again, maybe a Gen Z thing. And then I feel like you could get the older generation to get on those, because I think that it's something from their past that they're like, oh wait, these are cute. So I will say I'm not 110% against them because I see it. I see the vision, I see it, but I have not hopped on that trend yet. So please give me your thoughts and opinions. I have seen girls wear them. I'm like, okay, that's so cute, but like, I'm not gonna sell them yet and I'm not gonna wear them yet. So let's talk about it in the comments. Anyways, what trends are you guys seeing for the upcoming fall and winter? Let me know. Let me know where you went to Market. If you went to Market, if you didn't, let me know what you find shopping on Faire. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and be sure to sign up for Faire today with the link below. Get that 50% off and start shopping with Faire. I will see you guys next time. Bye.